Now I'm here with Todd Alexander from All Souls. Todd, welcome to St. Peter.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Ryan. It's a pleasure.
Great. Can you introduce yourself for our audience?
Yeah, I'm Todd Alexander. I'm the full-time family service counselor at All Souls Cemetery. I've already had the pleasure of dealing with a couple of your parishioners and look forward to being of service to many more.
Can you dive into some of the offerings you have for our parishioners?
Absolutely. We are a full-service cemetery. We offer full burial packages for both traditional ground burial as well as cremation now. Cremation is becoming very popular, so we offer many options that way as well. So our job as family service counselors is to protect parishioners from the burden that the death of a loved one can bring, both financially and emotionally. We view our relationship with St. Peter's Parish as a true partnership. Our St. Peter's program enables members of your congregation to purchase land in the dedicated section, land of their choice at 50% off. In addition, we offer package discounts for other burial and cremation needs for the pre-planning process.
That's great. And I was looking over your family estate planning guide.
Mm-hmm.
It was really great. It had all the things you should be checking off as knowing where they are.
Mm-hmm.
And even, a simple thing like a checkbook. You never think, oh, where's mom's checkbook,
Mm-hmm.
And so it really is. And we'll link this in the video so that folks out there can actually see the document we're referencing here. So if a parishioner of ours or someone watching this video
Mm-hmm.
wants to start this process,
Mm-hmm.
what's next? Can you explain that?
Just give us a call at the cemetery or stop in. We're open weekends. And the initial consultation, we'll talk about the family planning guide. We'll provide that to them and review that and answer any questions. We'll do an analysis of whatever their needs are, what type of package they want to put together, and we'll take them through that process.
Yeah, because for me, I'm in my early 20s, and this is the last thing on my mind, right? I'm sure a lot of people out there can relate to that. It's the last thing you want to think about is the death in the family. Why should someone start thinking about this now?
I tell you, Ryan, it's a difficult conversation to have, but it's an essential one because the loss of a loved one affects everyone in the family. There's a section in that family planning guide that enables you to document a history, and it's kind of geared towards the person that's going to deliver the eulogy. I lost my father a couple of years ago, and I had to be the one to speak for my family. Writing a eulogy is a tough thing because you're connected to the person, and I just couldn't get it together, immediately. And I found myself sitting at someone else's memorial service, listening to the brilliant job that his son was doing, honoring his father, and I was hoping I could do the same for mine. So had I had that page at the family planning guide, my parents were wonderful. They pre-planned, but they were in Florida, so I didn't necessarily have a page to refer to. I pulled it off 2 hours, stayed up all night, pulled it off 2 hours before, the service, and it was great. But, down to those details, it affects us all in many ways.
Yeah.
So the more that's done ahead of time, the less that burden is, in the big ways and the small ways.
For sure. And the whole goal of this too, as I guess the message for our viewers, is to pre-plan, right? Don't get yourself in that position where you're only seeing you when it's too late, right? When they're only seeing you when it's too late, and they're going over the grieving process while having to manage the estate. Right?
Exactly.
That's a bad position to be in.
Yes. But we're there for them in that time as well.
That's great.
And we will do whatever we can to help. But during the pre-planning side, we do much more.
That's so great.